Right here, I have a coin.
Welcome back
you
to
make the call. Heads or
Drag on the
tails.
Road.
This will be for who has home court.
This is
in this
episode
matchup.
2
Call it in the air, Shake.
of our NBA 2K24.
Ray Hunter, and it's Bay in at the 3 slot. So much has been made about MP joining this team, Grant. But if you talk to him, he knows it all comes down to winning.
And that's the mentality he needs to have.
We have the ball.
Everyone wants him to win and win fast. But ultimately, players like MP are judged by how many rings they collect.
Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Now here's Edwards over Murray, and Bay pulls it down. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
That was quite the jam. He put his defense on the interior
on that one.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. About a minute into this first quarter.
He did. I was thinking earlier, I think
Young
he
against MP. Outside Edwards.
I'm surprised he didn't say that.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Now he's
Here's Atlanta now, defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
But
I'll tell you what,
I
once
think
things started to go downhill,
somebody
their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
Towns made
I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot commitments and getting it to open teammates.
We all remember their magical run in 2021 to the Eastern Conference Finals. That Hawk squad was hungry, and not to just get back there, but get to the NBA Finals.
Now here's MP. 11 points for him last game against Miami.
He didn't make it all by himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Here's Young. It's a 3-point game. Hunter finds Young.
He can't give up a 3.
Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds.
And we got it.
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert. And, of course, Clint Capella.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. MP, the pass to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Bay. Kicks it out to MP.
No.
5 on the clock.
Pass to Towns.
Another 3 from Minnesota.
A fantastic 3-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners.
He's good.
Edwards
He's a big man. I think he's a small boy.
Atlanta again missing.
Whatever he is, he's pretty good.
Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
MP inside. He's against Capella.
Oh,
and here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Murray deciding where to go with it. Capella, screen on McDaniels. And there's Capella. That was good. On the assist by Murray. Capella's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game for Minnesota. They've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. MP against Young.
Looking for Austin here and give it to Edwards.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
What a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley.
I think it's a little better this time in regards to background.
Yeah.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Murray. MP against Young. Kicks it out Towns from deep.
Towns.
Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been
grinding.
The talented duo of Young and Murray in the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
It did.
Right side Edwards. Towns a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot. Edwards buried from 15 feet out. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
They found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the command. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better.
Sorry
I'm
about
confident in our
that.
abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Trae Young. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense. Fighting for the boards and saving that play.
MP against Murray.
I think we almost a couple of days anyway.
No made baskets yet. Pass to Alexander Walker. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
I think I was thinking
Nails it from
when
beyond
you
the
go.
arc. And now it's just a
I
4-point
think that
Minnesota
was
lead.
my
An
issue.
assertive shot by Sadiq Bey from the arc finds his angle and doesn't waste it.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Bay.
Come on.
McDaniels can't hit.
Come on,
And
McDaniel.
for Atlanta, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Hunter up top. McDaniels covering. Here's Murray. Another one falls for Atlanta.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock in the game clock. MP, the pass to Gobert.
Gobert.
It's McDaniels on the wing. MP finds McDaniels. Ooh,
Good
nothing falling
drive.
for them right now.
No, okay.
Murray for
Use that
3.
bucket.
And the first half comes
I
to
was
an end.
way getting
Got a close
back
game
there.
going here. The T-Wolves on top, up
Yeah,
by 2.
we could
And we'll
use
see you
them
back here
boys,
after the
but
break. Third quarter action in just a
we
bit.
still had to put it off.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for Minnesota. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
working
places are
inside.
upping their
Edwards at the 2
prices
with
these
McDaniels
days.
at the
I
3.
bet, yeah,
It's
they're definitely
MP
the
in
country
at point guard.
clubs are using them.
Pass to Edwards. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
First free throw is good.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
L1.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Hawks. 2-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his
fast
advantage
break.
inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
The 3 ball is good from Young.
This is how fast Trae Young gets his shot off.
Yeah, watch out for
which is why
those.
he's so tough to guard.
Young against MP to the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Led him to the flank and then dished it to the middle.
That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the
Yeah,
whole
totally.
thing down to the floor.
I was almost
right
out of bounds. I was definitely looking for those.
Inside.
Oh.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. That one rolls around and rims out.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Young looking for an opening. Final half of play now. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young against MP.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Gobert. Back to MP. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Murray with it.
I think it was L1.
Capella pass to Murray.
I did it without the ball. So that was that.
Outside Young. Lets a 3 fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
MP with it. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Yeah, there we go.
McDaniels can't hit.
It's so hard.
We needed that, I feel like, to get this momentum.
Capella can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Atlanta making some changes here.
Hopefully he gets the free throw.
Capella. Johnson comes in for Hunter,
That
and it's
boost,
Bogdan
I got
Bogdanovic
missed
in for
free
Trae
throw from the
Young.
previous possession. Terrible with keeping track of names. They all look so. Yeah, there we go. Towns. Court with the white text.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game.
So badly missed.
To the inside. Outside Bogdanovic. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, dude.
Bogdanovic has got 8.
The confidence of Bogdanovic from down in the corner. He knows he has that shot.
Here's MP. No hesitation.
I just went right for it.
And their offensive game plan is clear.
I could have, but I just, yeah, I'm not very good at the 3, and our guy is not great.
Outside Bogdanovic.
His stats for the 3-pointers.
Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Conley.
Get out. Get out of the line.
MP against Bogdanovic. MP no good. Atlanta's going 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
I should have went the pick and roll route. Oh crap,
Bogdanovic
that's
from long range. Drills it from deep.
Oh, bother.
11 points in the game.
You keep hitting those threes,
from
man.
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, we gotta get him all
commitment and making the D pay for it.
Where are you?
Bogdanovich against MP. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gets an open look and hits it.
Was that a three?
And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Murray against Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
It's like I can't stop them if they're going to be on fire with the threes.
He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most. So they're
I wanted that so bad.
even in this game up.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Wasn't going to be someone that needs to win.
My defense is world class by any means. They keep hitting those threes. Like, just been on fire. Once they take it, I feel like it's just out of my hand. Like right there, like I can only defend so much.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
See, right there, you see the patience Edwards has developed. Not forcing it, getting the defender to commit.
But hopefully, we got a good victory. This is over 3-1 on goal with the series. It's the point 3 episodes and 3 games in episode.
Knocks down the first one.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Check. We have upgrading the players. To those of you who have time.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 8.
Excuse me.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th.
I don't know how I could have tightened that up any more than I did.
And the ability to knock down threes. Bogdanovich is capable of big nights.
And it goes out of bounds. That one
All wrong, isn't it?
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on
we got the
Nikola
Nuggets
Jokic
next. They're
and the
good.
Denver Nuggets.
Aren't
and
they?
Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. MP against Young. Shot clock at 6. MP makes his move. And a nice finish on the layup.
Instead of passing the pick and roll, but
penetrate, attack.
Oh, it's still counted as a pick and roll basket? Sweet. We'll take it.
Young inside. Covered by MP. And that one's good. Young.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Pass to Towns.
Sometimes when you hit the L1, it like changes how the, like, see how the buttons change.
Kicks it out, Towns. Here's the 3. The rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
I probably should have just gone all the way.
Once DeJounte Murray takes off, he's fully committed, and he's going to draw the foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
It's pretty much anyone's game with 2 minutes to go. And he's pretty hot on the free throw.
With reckless abandon. He is fearless with his
Sure,
body,
he'll make both.
and that can often give him an edge against the D.
And Murray drops them both.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Over to the left wing. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Way to go, boys.
1:56 left in the fourth.
Good.
Oh, bother.
Atlanta again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. To the left wing. Towns outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Bay. MP no good. Well, the Hawks shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. With 56% of the field goal, man. I can't. I gotta guard like crazy.
Over MP.
There we go.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. Back to MP. Gobert with it. MP finds Edwards.
You shoot.
Here's MP.
Where's my pick? Where's my pick?
Pocket 6.
Pick.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul.
They're starting to foul us on purpose then.
Yeah. You gotta realize when the point guys, the point can get them fouled there.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to go to the free throw line, so yeah, get it to Edwards. Foul him. Give him the free throw.
The 11-footer.
Oh, come on.
To the wing on the left.
Lead the clock a little bit,
and it's Young picking him up. The drive by MP.
And alright, I was thinking like and one, but alright, whatever.
That one on
we'll go to the free throw line.
He's showing his toughness right there on that drive.
Yeah,
with a 6-point upski. Alright.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out.
It's always tricky when you're on the road because the building shakes.
Yeah.
It's like it throws off your equilibrium of like, is that the right?
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And the Hawks call time here. They're down by 7. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Well, we'll see. They've been hitting those threes like crazy, and that's what they're going to go with. They're going to get this guy.
There's
They're going
39
to get him
seconds
to
left
shoot.
in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella
Tighten
screen
up.
on MP. 4-3. He
In
connects.
his face.
And now they trail by just 4.
Easy
give it
to
to
see
me,
why they
please.
get it to Young
Yes,
here.
give it to the.
Not afraid to take the big shot.
Edwards has
And
got
that's
this
an
in the
intentional
back.
foul.
For 76 for the 2. Hopefully he'll go back to the free throw line.
Good on the first.
There we
And that
go.
puts him at 5.
By the way, our record is 1-1 on the season.
Yup.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Young. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
2-1 and
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul.
He's trying to steal it, get fancy. Throw him off his game a little bit.
the game,
Our stats are up higher.
Yeah.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. They set the pick.
Get in his face.
Young with the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Well, that's why I wanted. Yeah, if he dished it to one of us, who's like more of a shooter, then
amongst his teammates.
probably
They
would have
know
gotten
he has their back.
more of an upski.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
They have 16 seconds. 12, 10.
Against Edwards. Oh, he drained
Jeez,
it
I'm
from
pro.
downtown.
9 seconds and they're up by 3.
Give it to Murray. He knows what to do with it.
And
Alright.
there's the intentional
Send
foul.
Edwards
No
to
choice
free
but to
throw.
stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
2 shots.
So as long as he makes at least one, he should be in good shape. Time-wise.
We want to put it at 77.
Yeah.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now.
Tighten up a
Those
little
free
bit.
throws help seal the deal.
And here's Hunter for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Good.
And
Oh, I
so
wanted to
it's
shoot. I thought they were going to
Minnesota
foul
with
me.
the W.
Could send me to the free
And they
throw line,
barely
but
squeezed
whatever.
out the win
Sweet,
here on
good
the
day.
road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do
sir.
it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Hart, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and it's Jackson and at the one spot. Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by MP. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. The kick out to Porter.
I'll continue to get my goal mode.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Now here's MP. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story.
Why are we going down?
They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
I think Minnesota, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall,
I can
playing a solid brand of basketball.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
Right, man.
Anthony Edwards at the helm.
That's right to draw down,
But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you're some growing pains before breaking through.
Now McDaniels, after the missed three from Reggie Jackson. Jackson against MP. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first.
Not
to the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
it's a tricky team.
And taking a look at some stats here
Yeah,
for Caldwell Pope, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
With that assist,
Jackson against MP. Outside for Jackson. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Puts it up from 15. Jackson misses.
Sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Yeah.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a
one by
it is pro ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play contact, the end one. Yes, sir.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in the league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable scorer and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Now, after the missed three from Reggie Jackson, Edwards can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Jackson with it. Now defended by MP. Back to Porter.
I'm defending him for
Caldwell Pope. Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray.
The ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, MP. Towns in the corner. Outside, Edwards. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, we are just not making good decisions.
Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's MP, and he banks in the lane.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Denver leading by 3.
Yeah, we needed that.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jokic. But 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. It's good from long range. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
It's Porter.
What are we doing?
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards fires from way outside. Tie game in Minnesota.
Yeah.
We'll get things started in the conference. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
So on the floor for Denver. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And there's Jackson, and it's Watson in at the 3.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
MP against Jackson. Passes it to Reed. MP deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into whatsoever.
They were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. So the Nuggets will try to defend their title. Greg, what do you think of their chances?
There is deep as any team in the league. Headline, by the two-time MVP in his prime.
You only have,
this league is more wide open than it's been in recent memory. They will be challenged.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, I think once we have a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to be here. It's just not his night.
It's MP, top of the key. Outside, Towns.
He played his defense very close, which is why
MP against
he having to play out there, but
MP outside. Here's Gobert. No good. They can't put an end to this drought.
I was all
by 3.
indecisive, but all they need is
past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Almost went in by Michael Porter. So.
Here's McDaniels.
Yeah, boy, baby. He's fantastic. I know the insane move by
the Nuggets shooting 36% in the
I believe.
They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Pass to Jokic.
I think that might be Edward.
And it's Jokic missing.
Get the name, brother.
McDaniels finds MP.
Yeah, there you go. Then McDaniels.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Porter. The shot by McDaniels.
Oh, I thought they got that
rebound. You can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gobert down low. Jokic defending. Off target at the rim.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
There's Porter with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson against MP.
Give and go, or the pick and rolls, they're not.
He kicks to Edwards. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. Guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Another miss by Minnesota. Nuggets are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Yeah, for real. I agree.
Outside Jackson.
For some reason I'm on the post.
Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Yes.
MP
Pick and roll, why isn't it working?
To end the cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to hit the pick and roll button,
at the foul
but
line
it's
tonight.
not.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Minnesota making a switch.
I got it.
Alexander Walker's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Jokic finds Jackson.
No. It's not the music and everything.
Yeah. Draw the foul.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Outside Gordon. Clock at 4. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The dish now to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Jackson against MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots from the baseline.
Man, we have got to sink those.
Edwards got 10 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their
Rebound.
rebounding advantage
But
is
like,
starting
even
to
it's
add up.
weird because like the pick and roll command button is not working at all, and then when you go to pass, once you get the button,
You almost have to assume.
you know how like
he's
they
gonna knock
assign the
those
button.
down when he is that open.
Like you hit this button, you pass to this person.
MP finishes inside. It's Jackson in for Porter. Here's Jackson.
Jackson doesn't seem like doing.
Fourth quarter just getting
I'm not
started.
going to
1
try
minute
and
in the
steal
books.
this time.
Down low.
Play solid D.
Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
The sturdy frame from Jokic allows him to put up the shot through contact.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jackson at the 1. And the foul called on MP.
Oh, charged him.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Just trying to go for
They
the.
anticipated the play and got there first.
You know, we need to
The Nuggets
build it
trail
up
by 5.
some more. Yeah.
On the wing, Jackson, covered by MP. Good on the shot.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up with a minute. Brown pulls it down. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
No.
And it didn't take
That
long
was
for
not
Anthony
supposed
Edwards
to
to
happen.
cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise
I didn't even think it was
player.
that big of a
He
foul.
is one of the best young
But
players.
like that's
in the
that
league.
charging foul. I'm up to what, 3 at this
Superstar
point?
potential.
3.
The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
It's my
Looking at who's
my
out there now
bench
for the
league.
Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed.
Yeah,
Karl
of course
Anthony
they
Towns
tied it
comes
up
in for
too.
Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Edwards finds MP. Outside, Towns. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Outside, Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Man, we have
For
got
Denver,
to
they've
sink
gone
those
6 of 9
better.
on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Jackson misses. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
Yeah, we really do.
And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
It's a low-scoring game compared to the last
So
one.
we get some both. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 2. Jackson against MP. Gobert with the ball.
Nice. He sold me.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1-8. Edwards kicks to MP. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. He's looking for MP and finds him, and the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Sir.
Wanting to step up in the big moments.
Gotta get the crowd into this.
And make big shots.
Finds Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off.
Bother.
Didn't get there quick enough.
And that
What am I up to? 4? 4 fouls. 2 fouls left before I foul out.
To reject that shot.
No bueno. Keep selling me on it.
Inside.
Oh. That was good. Please score. I like that.
And now we'll get
Good
this
D.
here. Now the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I like their defense.
I want this win so bad.
You can really change a game.
What's that? Right. Yep.
52 seconds left in the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. And so they choose to intentionally.
Starting to foul intentionally.
To the middle.
There we go. I was looking for him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so here's Denver. Caldwell Pope with the screen on MP. Pass to Jokic.
Well, just as you said, post, fadeaway, jumper.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
To the inside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Passes it to MP. Six to shoot. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Pulls it up. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Nice.
So the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have a clear advantage down the stretch.
I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
Fourth game is in the bag.
Going to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the starters for Utah. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then there's George, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are 2 of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said
That was
and
a
done,
terrible
BA,
shot to take.
these are squads that I expect to eventually play.
Beginning is always a tricky one.
The
Like,
talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining
trying to get, like,
experience and gelling.
situated with their defense.
Now here's Clarkson. Towns with a rebound. MP against George.
Yeah.
Towns passes to MP. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards finds McDaniels. From deep, MP.
Ooh, shoot.
Kessler with a rebound.
My bad.
Edwards against Clarkson.
Why am I guarding the tall?
Here's Hendricks.
Ah, see if you got it.
George passes to Kessler.
What do they call it?
Yeah,
The
like
Jazz
guard.
need to get one up in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
And another miss by Utah.
Guard and box
He's
out.
just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Time called
Well,
here.
that's good to know.
Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Right? With like a couple minutes gone by already.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
Reset. Yeah, good
First quarter
coaching
of play
decision.
with about a minute and a half gone by. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean,
Oops.
his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Here's George. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Clarkson. And another miss by Utah.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Intercepted. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doesn't go that time. And some solid defense from Towns.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
McDaniels passes to MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Kessler.
And this is exactly what you expect of MP. He puts on his hard hat and hits you where it hurts.
The first one falls. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone. You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
Kessler a screen. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
MP finds McDaniels. The rebound by the Jazz. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race. This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the...
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Shot is good by Edwards.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game. Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
All right, time for an injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, this could be a season-altering injury. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit. And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
So, the Utah 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. MP, the pass to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Edwards, the pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Back to Daniels. To the middle. MP finds McDaniels. Shot from the wing. Jump shot is good. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
Collins with a screen on Edwards. Clarkson against Edwards. And here's Collins for 3. Knocks down the long J. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Edwards. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Collins outside. For 3, George. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McDaniels. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Strong work inside by the 6-foot.
And it's fallen, but it is offline. And so it's
through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Here's Hendricks. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels. True on the 14-footer. McDaniels got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Towns, left side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Edwards against Clarkson. Pass to George. Launches it. Sinks the tray. George has gotten his 2nd bucket.
finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
And last year, they were top 10 in the league in scoring. This team executed well on the offensive end.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Inside. Here's Gobert. Good D by Kessler.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Markkanen. To the left side wing. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
MP against George. MP to pass to Towns. MP outside. Right side Edwards. Shoots from 12. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good, to be honest with you, BA. And that he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Utah. Collins checked in. Pass to George. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. And here's Kessler. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Collins for 3. And another miss by Utah.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
George against MP. Now here's Gobert. Not a lot of room. And here's MP from outside. Utah trailing here. Pass to Clarkson. A minute 4 left in the third. Can't connect from 14.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now MP. George defending. MP the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns from outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. George outside. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks, covered by MP. There's the triple. And another miss by Utah.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
In time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. So the Jazz 5 right now. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Markkanen and a small forward. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Anderson. MP scanning the floor. Shoots over Collins. Anderson gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Outside Horton Tucker. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's MP, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Utah called for the foul.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
Just a great job of adding to their lead. Late in the game, every point matters.
George against MP. Here's Hendricks. And some solid defense from Towns. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's MP. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Clarkson. Kicks it to George. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keyonte George so difficult to defend.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. MP against George. 14 feet away. MP inside. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
MP against George. It's McDaniels on the wing. Takes it in. Got a hand on it. MP outside. To the inside. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. Down low.
Yes! A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And so MP will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. To stop the run. Money! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Kessler passes to Markkanen. It's George on the wing. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. The shot no good. Timeout called the Jazz. It's tied at 58. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Clarkson. George outside. The 3. He's off from 3. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's George. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Markkanen for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP inside. He's covered by Clarkson. MP shot is off. Well, the Jazz shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's George. And a jam by George.
Wow. Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Inside. Here's Towns. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snugged.
For three, George. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Utah leading. And here's Clarkson. It's George on the wing. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Outside Edwards. MP to pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
George, right side. Takes a three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
MP, the pass to Edwards. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Hendricks. Kessler with it. Now here's Markkanen. For three, George hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to MP. Towns down low. Edwards for three. The rebound by Markkanen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Utah has possession. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 8. 3 seconds left in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
From deep, MP. Off the mark. And so it's Utah with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA